EuroAsia social business was held first time in Istanbul. What did come out from the forum?
Well, the first time this bringing people together, that's the most important thing. From other countries who have been engaged in social businesses to bring their experience here. And also bring the business community, CEOs and political people, members of the parliament, ministers, policymakers to come here to listen and discuss, to clarify the whole concept of social business. Because when we talk about social business, people get confused with similar other terminologies like social entrepreneurship, social investment, social impact fund, social entrepreneurs, all kinds of things. So where does the social business stand? What does it mean? So this is a clarification and example illustrations. These are the most important thing. And get to know each other and get to learn from each other that how you do it, why you do it, what are the problems in doing it, what can Istanbul do, what can Turkey do on this. So these are the issues being discussed and how to follow it up. One of the suggestions that I was making, and I hope this will finally work out, to create a social business fund. Once you create a fund, then people can come up with the ideas and projects and business designs so that it can be funded from the social business fund.
So lots of ideas came out from this forum. So what's the meaning of the social business?
Social business is different from the business that we know. When you go into business, that conventional business, you want to make money. That's the whole objective of a business. The more money you make, the more successful you are, because your business is a good business, you make a lot of money, and you expand, you make lots of money out of it. All businesses are in that category. We created a different category of business to solve problems, having no intention of making any personal money. One is maximization, another is zero. So it's a non-dividend or zero dividend company to solve human problems. What are the problems that we want to solve? Whatever we see. Unemployment is a problem, old age is a problem, crime is a problem, drug is a problem, single mother is a problem, health is a problem, environment is a problem. So you design a business to solve one of those problems, even a small part of that problem. You can't solve the whole problem right away, but you can definitely solve a small, thin slice of that problem by designing a business. You design the business to solve it, not for making money. So you remove that idea of making money, then suddenly you see you have more power now to address these issues. As long as you are trying to make money, then you are removed from that creative power to address that. So that's the basically difference between conventional business and social business. Non-dividend company to solve human problems. Investor can take back the investment money. Whatever I invested, I can take it back. But I don't take any dividend after that.
So is any social business, can you give an example from the world? Is that any role model? Or?
We have created now many, others are creating many. That's what the forum is. They bring all these experiences, they're talking about who is doing what. Just to give one example, a recent example, is from Albania. They're doing social business. One German construction company, real estate company, were given a contract to build a big office building structures in about 5-acre land and beautiful buildings. They didn't have local carpenters, local plumbers, local electrician to do all the work. In a new construction, you need all this. They brought all their plumbers, electricians, technicians from Germany, because there isn't any in Albania. So when they were discussing about that, one of the listeners suggested, what do you, now the buildings are finished, you are going back. What happens to your plumbers? And they said they all go back because building is finished. Then the question, who will maintain these buildings? There's no plumber, no electrician. So you made such beautiful buildings with the German technology, but if you're not taking care of it, this will fall apart. So why don't you create a social business? Social business to train Albanian young people to become plumbers, electricians, technicians, and so on and so forth. There are a lot of unemployed young people all over Albania. So they like that idea. So invested this money. Now they are just setting up this vocational training center, bring the teachers from Germany, and it will be social business because everybody will pay and the cost will be covered by it. But it will be filling up a very important gap. Now they will have plumbers and so on, not only for maintaining this building, other building, or to take jobs in other countries in Europe. Because when Albanians go outside, they don't have any skill. Now they'll be good, everybody will like that. He is an electrician, he's a plumber, he's something. So this is a social business. You need them, you have a solution, so you create a solution. And that's an example of social business.
What's the difference of social business from the foundations and associates?
Yeah, like I showed you the difference between conventional business and social business. Now, what is the difference between foundation and a social business? First of all, foundation is not a business. Social business is a business, meaning whatever you spend, money has to come back. It cannot be less than what you spend. It will be more than what you spend, so that you cover it and you have a surplus. Surplus stays with the company. Nobody takes it out because it's a social business. So this is the basic difference. One is a charity. Foundation is a charity. You give the money, money goes out, does a good work, but it doesn't come back. In social business, you do the similar thing, it does a good work, and after it's done the work, money comes back. And you send the money again, same money. So it runs by itself. Once you started it, it's like you build an engine. That once you build the engine, it runs, it never stops. Because it's self-willed engine. It doesn't, actually, money keeps on working. Yeah. In foundation, always you try to raise money to do the same thing, once more. So it always money going, and you don't know when it will run out, and this one will never stop, it will grow. So that is the difference between a foundation and a social business. Social business is a business. It has to be sustainable. It has to run by its own income. Foundation depends on outsiders' income. And money goes and it doesn't come back.
Okay, my last question is about the importance of the social business. What's the importance of the social business for community or country, for the development?
By its definition, it solves problems. And that's the greatest thing to happen, because we have so many problems, we can't solve it. Like all over Europe, everybody is upset because people have no jobs. Young people in Spain have no jobs. Half the young people in Spain have no jobs. So this is a problem. So when you create a social business, you address this problem. You just don't complain about it, you go ahead and solve it. You come up with creative ideas. First you do, how do you take 5 or 10 unemployed young people out of unemployment? You create a business. And you can create business very easily to get 5 or 10 young people out of unemployment. So you have solved the problem of 10 unemployed youth as a business. But you did it not for making money for yourself. You did it so that these young people have now good jobs. Or a problem of handicapped people, blind, deaf, crippled. Always they are given free money, okay, you can't do anything. But they can do a lot of things. They may not hear it, but his mind is brilliant. But only thing, the person doesn't hear, so what? He's still a human being. Just because he cannot hear doesn't mean he's a useless person. He's a very capable person. Sometimes he's a much sharper person than someone who can hear. So why can't we find a business design which doesn't need hearing? It needs skill. He has the skill, he does it, and she does it, that's it. So you create a business to solve that person's problem. Or blind person, or crippled person. A crippled person, his legs doesn't work, but the rest of the body is okay, his mind is okay, his eyes are okay, yes, okay, he can do beautiful work, he can do computer work. He's a very quick person. So why can't we train him up to do things so that he forget that he doesn't have legs? Crippled people going up the Everest in the Himalayas. So why not? Why can't? Yeah.
I have one more question. Is everybody found a social business, or do we need more money to make it?
Up to you. It's up to you. It's your decision. See, today there is no option. If you want to go into business, you have to make money. You like it or not, that's the rule, that's the way the game is, so you make money. So gradually you become money-centric person. Your mind revolves around money. Now I'm giving another option. You can do business to solve problems. So now you have a choice. Should I go for a social business? Should I go for money-making business? So it's up to you. It's your taste. You can do both. There's no problem. You can do both. You have a money-making business and you have a social business. And you enjoy both. And it depends on how much money you want to invest in this, how much money you want to invest in this. Or many young people say, should I work for a money-making company or should I work for a social business company? This is a choice. They give the same salary. So I said, no, I'll work for this. That's their choice. So today there's no choice. We say they have a good grade, have a good certificate, good university, and get the best company to work. Best company meaning that I join that company and work hard so that their shareholders make a lot of money. That's my mission of my life. That doesn't sound like a good mission. Young people can do much more than that. Instead of just giving all their talent to some shareholders to make more money. So I can go in the social business and I make sure problem that I took from the company to solve the problem of unemployment, I do it very quick, very fast, very efficient. I feel good. Yeah.
I feel good.
I feel good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.